Yeah. This what the people been waiting on, ain't it? If you ain't ready, you ought to be. If you ain't scared, you ought to be, boy. G-Moniy.
Foxy 99, the big stick, man, is definitely going down. It is Top 3 Tuesday. But besides that, all last week, I was giving away tickets, 5th row, 4th row, 3rd row, 2nd row, and 1st row to the No Remorse Comedy Tour. It's going down this Friday. It's at the PNC Arena in Raleigh. Even though we're in Fayetteville, we're just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And we've got one of the comedians from that show. He's here right now with us. His name is Mr. Lavell Crawford, man. How you doing, brother?
What's up, G-Money? How many tickets you give away?
Man, I gave away 10 pairs. I gave away 2 a day. 10 tickets. I gave away 5 pairs.
Okay. I just say, I want somebody to buy some tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Give me all the money. We ain't going to get no money.
Right.
Hey, what I'm doing this press for, these Negroes getting free tickets.
No, just a few, man. They got to pay to see you, man.
Okay.
Yes, sir, man. This is going to be a dope show, man. It's you, some more, Tommy Davidson, Tony Rock, Gary Owen, man. Like, this is a crazy tour. How long have you guys been, how long has this tour been going on?
Well, we started in January, so we've been interchanging. Most of us been interchanging all the time. So I think I've been with everybody at least twice a month. So we've been doing this since January. I mean, and we kicked back up in January, and it was everything wide open. So that's really exciting to see everybody in there. Cause I did the social distance shows where
right.
we doing arenas, and it was a minimum capacity, and that was sad because it was painful. So that's when you could have gave away some tickets.
So there wasn't enough people up in there, man.
Because I was like, man. Well, I said, man, we could have did this show in my car, man, but now everybody coming out, man. It's good to see everybody in the place because people are so social. They try to act like they ain't want to be on Zoom, but people need to be in the house, in the arena. I mean, in the building, you know.
Yes, sir.
And it's exciting. I'm excited, man. We got the great some more. Tony Rock holding down the name, being funny, showing his own style of comedy. Gary Owens, always hilarious. Mr. Tommy Davidson, legendary. Yeah. Man, this show it's been blast. We just did Detroit, sold out 2 shows. It's been epic, man. And so this is like no remorse. We ain't giving no remorse to your sadness. We want all laughter this weekend. So get your laugh on. Get these tickets, baby.
That's what it's all about, man. Look, there's too much to be sad about. You know what I'm saying? We're bouncing back from the pandemic. How long after the pandemic did it take you to start touring again?
Pandemic been over. Stop pumping that up. How they start a war? How they start a war and COVID just disappeared? Get out of here. The radio and TV be pumping the pandemic. Man, get the hell out of here. And people out smoke weed, doing all they want to do. I don't even understand how we got scared that fast. The Negroes was eating bad fried chicken, meat that was outdated. Out here, AIDS was still around, herpes was still here, but y'all was still rolling. Well, all of a sudden, COVID coming, put on a mask. Mask wasn't working, halfway on your nose, off of your mouth. You stand up your own halitosis. And we sit up and call it a pandemic. We don't even know what that is. We just really want to live in the lie. I believe that there's something out there killing folks. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. It's called life and old age. I remember when you died because it was your time. Everybody, people dying every day. Yeah, it might have been their time. They don't give you a schedule. They don't give you a brochure. But I'm just glad that people are starting to get more brave again.
Yeah.
And stop talking about the okey doke and everything. People asked me about this situation yesterday. I ain't even talk about that because people like bad stuff. Nobody wants to enjoy the beautiful, how God keep this sky blue every day, how God keep these trees growing, how God, things are still wonderful. It's so many babies still being born, man. We got so much to be thankful for, dog. It's just, I can't look at it like other people. I'm sorry.
I dig. You're right, though. There's always negativity, and negativity runs the news world, man. Nobody barely ever stops and talks about, how positive things are. But that's why.
I mean, because I tell you what, brother, I've been blessed. I've been blessed to be able to make a living telling jokes, man. You know, and it's a wonderful thing. You know, sometimes, but it deters me because, like I tell you, when we had this lockdown, I keep it real with you. I was just scared. I was scared as everybody else, and I was like, oh my God, what I'm gonna do? Because I didn't even finish up my community college degree. You know, I didn't know what we were gonna be doing out here. People were getting fired on Zoom. You know, so you know, there was a lot of bad stuff going on, but you know, I knew that the good Lord, you know, I came out of this because I stayed faithful, and I know it's only because of that. And I talk about God not to try to share, you know, trying to change somebody's mind, because you can stay in your sadness, you can stay non-believing, but God is real, because I came out of when 2020 was over, 2020 opened up, man, I was blessed to be on this tour. We were doing limited amount of people, but we was out there. I got a movie with Adam Sandler. Walked into that movie. Walked into a TV episode where I played the vampire. My special came out, and then now it's nominated for a Grammy. I'm going to the Grammys this Sunday. I'll be at the Grammys getting nominated for Best Comedy Album of 2021.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's so, you know, when you see why I talk the way I do, because when God is in your favor, nothing can stop you. I don't care what they have going on out there. When I see a kid in a third world country smiling with a bowl of rice and he's loving his life, and we sit up there, oh, poor child, that child don't even think he's poor because he's so blessed. You understand? We just got to understand those things, man, and I'm glad to be out here making people laugh. I ain't perfect by no means. You know, what happened last night, I kind of was glad it happened on other night with Will Smith. I'm kind of glad that happened because that showed them being real. I mean, all the time, Spencer Tracy and Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, ain't none of them ever walked on stage and slapped nobody and got an attitude. He was wrong, but, I mean, at least we realized that they as humans as we are.
That's right.
And when we came out of this so-called pandemic and lockdown, hey, they had some pent-up frustration. That's when a lot of people's marriages got challenged because Will was locked down. And he realized him and Jada don't work. She still got pictures of Tupac on the wall, you know.
Not still the pictures of Tupac, man. But you're right though, no matter how famous somebody is, at the end of the day, we have to remember they are human. Just because some people just do what they do really well, you know, and they've achieved a level of status and money, you know, at the end of the day, you're still human. They still got to put their pants on the same way everybody else does. We all still bleed red, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that. Speaking of you saying like how you're blessed about making a living, telling people, you know, telling jokes, was there a certain point where you realized that, you know what, I can, like, not only am I funny, but I can make money doing this? That, like, is there a specific point that where you realized that?
Oh yeah, when I started getting money. It was when they gave me some money. First time I really got some money that I thought was money. I went up and did a open mic night over in Belleville, Illinois, and it was called Chuckles Comedy Club. It was a nice big place at the time, and I went over there and I did a good set. You know, matter of fact, I went over there because the comedian said, "Hey, let Lavell go up and open up and for the show." So I went over there, opened up, and I killed my 8 minutes. The lady, the manager or the owner of the place said, "You're hilarious. Name your price." And I'm like, man, come on now. What she mean, name my price? You know, I could have been a butthead and said, "Give me $10,000."
Right.
But I ain't
Right.
all that. I said, "What's the minimum?" And she said $250. I said, "Okay, I'll take $250." She said, "I'm gonna give you $500." And the strange thing about it was, God had blessed me. He always does the right thing, because I was going over there for my second night and blew my head gasket on my car. We stuck on the highway trying to make it through the show.
Oh, wow.
And said the entertainer, he had been doing it about 4 years before me. He was a veteran to me, but he was emceeing and I was featured. And said I had 30 minutes. I ain't even had nothing but 8 minutes. But when I got there, I tore that show up. I ripped that show in half, and I talked about what happened to me stuck on the road, me and my boy. And he said, "Man, you got to keep that, brother. You got to keep that." And what I realized that I had to do, talk about experiences, that I had going on in my life and being truthful with it. And that's how I've always written. And I got paid. That lady gave me all my money. She said, I was late. She said, I ain't even going to charge you. I know that you were stuck on the road, and I understand. I wish we could have came and got you, but, she gave my money, and I said, man, I can make a living at this. And then the next time I really made some money, I made like $9,000 at the Birmingham Stardome, and I was out there self-promoting. And I sold it out by me self-promoting, going out there making my own flyers. And I sold the club out. First time I ever sold a club out. And then I said, man, this is what I want to do.
Man, hustle and grind, man.
This is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yes, sir, man. That's a dope story,
and
man.
the thing about it was, oh, yeah, I got a bunch of them.
It's crazy, man. So, I definitely wasn't trying to cut you off, man. I definitely just want to jump back to the fact that we have this show, and it's in Raleigh, man. The PNC Arena this Friday, the No Remorse Comedy Tour. You people may be stressed out. They may be disappointed about whatever they got going on. You got to buy these tickets and go to this show so you can forget about all that. These 5 comedians, and especially Lavell Crawford, is going to take a load off your mind. They're going to make you forget about everything. It's just nothing but good vibes and good laughs all night.
Oh, man, it's going to be fun, and people know what the fun is. I mean, I think people are opening up. I mean, the Super Bowl, they ain't had no mask on. They back up in basketball games are packed and crazy again. I mean, people know what's going down. When we sit up here and that's why I kind of say that about that. It's like that stuff is really illusion, because those who want to come out and have a good time, they coming out and they having fun. I mean, we got to just come out and just, I know it's going to be a great time. I mean, these people, we bring the funny all the time, baby. We going to bring it to you if you like it or not. So just come on out and laugh. And if you want to still wear your mask and can't breathe, I'm going to laugh your ass right out of that mask. But you want to come out and have fun, come on out, man. Let's do this, Raleigh. Let's bring that funny back.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Look, man, before we let you go, man, let them know what your social media is and how they can reach you online and all that.
Well, you can go. I'm on Instagram all the time, pumping it up. It's Lavell, the comic, THALAVELL, no E, THACOMIC on Instagram. And then you can go to my website, comedianlavellcrawford.com. That's COMEDIAN, Lavell, LAVELL, no E, Crawford, CRAWFORD.com. You can hit me up on that email on there, comedianlavellcrawford@gmail.com. Say hello, whatever. If you can't catch me there, catch me in the streets. That's where I'm gonna be.
I know that's right. And look, he's got a joint coming on Netflix. And right now, I think it's on there right now. The Home Team. He's on the Home Team. And I just saw on your website there's another.
Yeah. It's on.
I also saw on your website that there's another movie. It's called Horror Noir.
Yeah, that's a TV movie. I play a vampire.
Oh, that's the one you talk about. Okay.
Yeah. I play a vampire. It was pretty cool. Clifford Powell must have vouched for me, and his young director, who was a fan of mine, put me in there. It was a lot of fun. I played with the I think a Survivor's Remorse star, Erica. I forgot her last name, Erica Nash. I think that it. And also Peter Stormier. It's a bunch of stories. But ours is the last one at the end. It's a short. It's like horror vignettes, and it's pretty fun. Oh. I play a vampire, and I'm a good vampire, and I try to save the sister's life, and because they bit me, and I ain't even want to be changed, and so it's funny, man. You gotta check it out. And a Home Team, and them also Grammy nominated special COVID comedy vaccine is out. So I'm out here doing it, folks. You know, got a children's book called Fishing with Big Daddy will be out soon, so check that out. So we doing big things.
Yes, sir, man. Look, before you go, I definitely want to say, man, I've been watching you since the old days of Comic View, man. Like, I've known about you for a long time, man, and I definitely want to give you your flowers because you are one of the greatest to ever do it, man. We definitely appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen you a bunch of times. You was in Fayetteville a couple years ago, I think the last show we had before the pandemic started, I think it was 2019-ish, and I remember seeing you there. You know what I'm saying? We come out to these shows, so it's an honor and a pleasure.
Was it the military base or something?
It was the city right next to the military base. Yeah, Fayetteville, right next to Fort Bragg.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. Thank you
so much.
Yes, indeed. The No Remorse Comedy Tour is going down this Friday, PNC Arena in Raleigh. Get your tickets right now. Do not procrastinate. You know how we do. We're not doing that. We getting them right now. You should already have them. But you know
yes,
what?
that's the real deal. Get your tickets. If you ain't got them, get them now.
That's right, man. Thank you, Lavell Crawford, for calling in, man. The Ugly Radio, we definitely appreciate you, man.
Thank you, G-Money. Appreciate you.
G-Money back in the building. If that boy ain't breaking the records, he running the phase. King of the records and king of the ring. When I'm pulling the wrestlers running away. I'm a whoever, whenever competitors know that I'm better and then I'm safe. Already know I ain't coming to play. What they gon' say? Yeah.